welcome. My name is Jorgelina. Thank you so much for giving me even 1 second of your time and clicking on this video. This is my journey through this luxury world. Today I am going to be doing a no-brainers bag. It is a tag video. I was tagged by the awesome Dawn from Dawn Loves Couture. I'll give a little bit more detail about that in a second, but I want to get this out of the way. If this is your first time joining me, thank you so much. If you are returning, I love you so much for that. I am so excited to be joined with you on another video. If you like this video at the end, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps me a ton. And subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. I would really love that. I am working towards getting to 1,600 so I can do my first Luxe giveaway. I'm holding off on what I have planned for that day. So a little background on the tag video was first made by Tania from Bits and Bags, and I'll go ahead and tag her and that video. And it was created into a tag by Missy from Mims Beauty and Luxe. So Missy, I have been watching for a while. Her and her daughter are amazing. So she did that video. I watched it. I was not tagged in that video. She did say if you wanted to do it, but I decided to wait a little bit, and then Dawn tagged me, and this is my very first tag. So super excited and honored that Dawn gave me the honor of tagging me. So I'm excited to do this. So yeah, it's no-brainer bags. So in other words, I like how Dawn phrased it. It's go-to bags. Because I think that the term no-brainer for me is really hard. If I were just to think about like bags that I just didn't put a lot of thought in and I just had to have, I don't have any. I'd have no-brainer bags. All of my bags have some thought and meaning into them. I want to find use, and if they're not, I feel like if they're not well thought out, then they're not in my collection anymore. So all of the bags that I have, if you watched my previous video, I'll put it up here, about my spreadsheet. I am trying to be really intentional and using what I already have. So this is just my go-to bags, and I'll give you the reasons of why I use them so much. If you watched my last video, I am actually not at home, right? This is pre-recorded, so by the time you see this, I probably am home, but I am currently in Portland, in Oregon, at my sister's place, who I love. So I am going to talk about some of those bags that are at home, and the reasons why. So I'll just go ahead and I'll put pictures as much as I can. But I'll talk about three that I have with me, that I brought with me on the trip. Okay, so the first one, this is actually my newest, so this is not going to be one that I've had for a long time, but it is a go-to bag. I have been using this non-stop. It's the Palm Springs, the biggest size. I think it's the size PM, but it is the biggest. I don't think they make the MM anymore. Yeah, I don't remember it might be the MM, but it's the biggest one that they have of the three at the moment. I use this so much. So it is just, I mean, you've seen it in other videos already. I'll link that video up as well with my travel bag. So I've been using this a lot since I got it. So if I lost this bag, or if it was somehow taken away from me, this would be a bag that I would absolutely 100% repurchase. I love it. It's been worth it to me. I use it a ton. So that's the reason why. That's what I'm basing this off of. What do I use? What can't I live without? Maybe, right, it doesn't have to be a Louis Vuitton, right? It's just a really good backpack. I think that's a necessity. It's a no-brainer. Another one is this one. This is my Burberry camera bag. I think a camera bag is an essential. You use it a bunch. This one, I got it at the outlet for $500. I know it's like a $1,500 bag or something like that. I don't remember the tags. I don't have them anymore. But it was $500 at the outlet. I couldn't pass it up. It's my favorite color, this like light pink. It gets a ton of use. It fits a lot. This front pocket is amazing for like my phone. It'll fit my phone in here. So yeah, I love this thing. This is another one. Anytime that I can find things, I got this at the Cabazon outlets, the luxury outlets in near Palm Springs. Love those outlets. They are amazing, and there's lots of luxury stores at really good prices. So that's that second one. Another one that I would say is a no-brainer bag would be a Marc Jacobs tote. Somebody's back walking behind me. It's a Marc Jacobs tote. This little tiny one is amazing, and the sequins. I also have the really big one that I use for work, but that one's just a work bag. I wouldn't recommend it, I think, as a handbag. I know a lot of people use them as handbags. I personally don't. I just have one though, and it's my work bag. But this is a super cute one that you can kind of wear with everything. Yeah, it fits a ton, even though it's tiny. It just like packs a huge punch. I love this one. Look at how it sparkles. So this is another one. I think that for it to be a no-brainer bag for me, it needs to hold a lot. And then the two that I don't have with me. So I'm trying to make this quick and to the point, but two other bags that I don't have went with me. One of them is going to be my Neverfull MM. I have a couple Neverfull MMs. It's my favorite size of the Neverfull. I also have the BB. That's my newest bag of all. Like, I got that one, it's the last bag that I purchased that my husband got for me in March. But where was I going with this? Neverfull. Neverfull MM. No, that's a no-brainer for me in terms of the fact that I use it a ton. So the first one I thought out really long and hard, and when I got it, I fell in love with it, and now I have multiples. But the one that I use the most has to be the one in the Damier bean print. I'll post a picture on it, but I mean, everybody knows what a Neverfull looks like, especially in the Damier bean. It fits everything that I could possibly need. I think it looks amazing on. I love wearing it. It is obviously a shoulder carry. It's an open tote, but it really is just truly lives up to its name. It's Neverfull. You can fit everything in it. So love that bag. And then my last one, which I want to say is like my die hard, and I know maybe a lot of people won't agree, but it's the original bum bag. And I guess just the bum bag in general. I'll show pictures of the two that I have. One of them's really funny. It's filled with pins. I use this so much. This is a Lululemon bum bag that I filled up with pins, and I use it for like all work events. I use it for theme parks. I use it when I go to Argentina because I don't want to bring like luxury bags with me. So that's my Argentina bag. All my cousins, I feel like the last 3-4 times that I've gone, I've taken this with me. It's just like fits right close to your body, and I could just wear a jacket and cover it up. So if you need to be safe and things like that, I love it. And then the bum bag. I have the one with the black leather, the World Tour. I got it when everyone knew that bag was going to be discontinued. I placed the order. By the time I received the bag, it was already discontinued. So I got it at that last price, which was like super low. I mean, none of these bags are super low, but low compared to what they go for now. I could not live without that bag. I think that is the only bag that I am heavily photographed in, so I'll try and post a couple pictures of me wearing it. I have used it to death since then. I use it so much. It still looks exactly the same. I've used it in the rain. I've taken it with me when we went to the snow. I've used the crap out of it, and I just cannot live with that bag. If that bag went missing or if it was stolen, I would be so heartbroken knowing that I can't get it back. Because I would never pay the ridiculous prices that they go for now, like $4,000. They're definitely not something I'd be willing to do. But I feel like a bum bag, in the way that they're used now, like crossbody, is essential. I take that bum bag and I wear it over my shoulder. I put it on my back. I've never actually worn it as a fanny pack. I've always just worn it crossbody or on my back or on my shoulder. But it is still completely versatile. It fits everything that I can possibly need in there in such a comfortable way. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is definitely, that has to be my number one. Yeah, and again, right, I don't photograph a lot. Just being here on YouTube is a little bit therapeutic for me because I don't like seeing myself on camera. It's funny because I know that I've talked about me teaching on camera. I think that as brutal as those middle schoolers can be with the way that you look sometimes, they're also so kind and so loving, and they're always like supporting me. I think that they can tell that sometimes I'm uncomfortable on camera, and they just cheer me on. And yeah, so being here is a little bit therapeutic, but I do have a big issue with pictures. So taking pictures of myself has always been kind of difficult. So the fact that I have so many pictures of myself wearing this is it's pretty fantastic. It just, I think it goes to show how often I wear it, just for the sheer fact that I don't like taking pictures of myself. There's not that many ever. So yeah, and the majority of these are old. I mean, they're from a while ago at theme parks and at things like that. But yeah, I love it. I can't live without it. It is my number one go-to bag. And yeah, but again, I will just end with saying the same thing. They are not no-brainers. I think long and hard about these things. They are sometimes a big like financial burden, if anything. Just putting out that type of money on these things, it is truly a luxury. It's not something that I need, so I do think about it before I buy them. So they definitely go through my brain quite a bit, and then sometimes even after, the buyer's remorse of having spent that money. So when it's a bag that you spent that much money and you are using it so much and you see the value in it, I think that's really rewarding. So that's what these are. So these are the bags that I have just used a ton, and if I had to, I would absolutely repurchase at the price point that I paid for them originally. So I think that's a good one. And again, thank you so much, Dawn, for tagging me. I am going to link Dawn's video as well, where she tagged me. So if you want to go and watch her no-brainer bags, they were really good. There's a couple of them in there that now I feel like I have to have, like the Le Pliage tote. I feel like I need one. I don't have one. I had one at one point, but I don't know what happened to it. My sister lost it. It's like, I feel like that's the second time I say that, and we were just talking about that recently, how they just get lost. So, but I didn't repurchase, but I didn't really use it, so I don't miss it, but I keep seeing it, and I saw it in Dawn's channel, and I feel like I need one. So I'll go ahead and I'll tag her in that video, and I'm gonna go ahead and tag some other people as well. So this might be the first time that I pop up when I tag you, but I would love to see your no-brainer bags. I know that I'm gonna tag Lula West Lux because I love her channel. I guess she doesn't know who I am. I'm gonna tag Candy from Candy Sweet Love for LV. I love her to death. She knows that. And I think she's probably been tagged again, but I'm gonna tag her anyway because, I mean, I have to. And then I'll see who else I tag. So just check out below. If I'm not saying your name out loud, I'm sorry. I just really want to go and check to see if you've been tagged already. But if I didn't tag you and I don't know you, please do this and tag me as well. Let's have a conversation. I love being part of this, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.